Mad Maxine freaks as CA Trump supporters vote yes, giving her a nasty surprise. Maxine Waters is reeling from the news that a special vote didn't go her way last night. After Mad Maxine's good friend Governor Jerry Brown turned the entire state of California into a sanctuary state, there has been a backlash by a growing number of President Donald Trump supporters. That culminated as Trump supporters clashed with the leftist illegal alien groups outside a city council meeting after a nasty surprise had just been delivered. The tide is turning in California as Trump supporters are leading the way to eradicate Governor Brown's sanctuary state. This is really bad news for Maxine Waters, whose district is over 53% Hispanic. Last night, the city of Los Alamitos voted to go against Brown's ridiculous sanctuary state laws and make Los Alamitos a non-sanctuary city where illegal aliens will be subject to the federal laws already in place. Los Alamitos is 20 miles south of Maxine Waters' district, and it's looking like the legal Hispanic residents are out to stop this sanctuary state madness. "This is our way of going on record saying we're going to comply with the U.S. Constitution," said City Councilman Warren Cusamoto, whose proposed ordinance seeking to opt out of the new law passed 4-1 last night. California legislators are bullying local elected officials into violating our oath of office, he said Monday, according to the OC Register. Outside the city council meeting were Trump supporters, wearing #MAGA hats and chanting USA and build the wall. On the other side were the typical leftists, bussed in from different areas, who were trying to pick fights with the actual residents of Los Alamitos. This is bad news for Maxine Waters, who is in a heated race with GOP challenger Omar Navarro. Navarro, who is Hispanic, backs the president's policies on immigration enforcement and has made quite an impact in Waters' district, which has languished in poverty ever since she took office over 20 years ago. Navarro just got the endorsement of General Mike Flynn, who was set up in a sting operation by the deep state Barack Obama henchmen. Former Trump National Security Advisor Lieutenant General Michael Flynn pleaded guilty to providing false information to FBI agent in December, and the more we learn about the events leading up to that plea, the more it stinks to high heaven, reported the Washington Times. Byron York's recent article for the Washington Examiner reveals that then FBI Director James Comey testified that the agents who conducted the interview on Flynn did not think he had lied to them. That FBI agent was Peter Strzok, the same guy who let Hillary Clinton off on her email scandal. Now that we see Flynn out at an event with Navarro, it's looking like he may have his case overturned. Navarro said he and Flynn had been corresponding since meeting at last month's Conservative Political Action Conference, CPAC, in Maryland, the Washington Examiner reported. Mike Flynn Jr., the general's son, tweeted about Rachel Maddow attacking his dad on her show for endorsing Navarro, as if Maddow has any business even speaking about a hero like General Mike Flynn. Fact that Maddow feels compelled to run a hit piece is telling. At real Omar Navarro is young and will always fight for his district, which demographically favors him now, 53% Hispanic, unlike low IQ at Maxine Waters at Rep. Maxine Waters, who doesn't even live in the district. Dutch. Sonny Collins tweeted, "Omar Navarro and General Michael Flynn are two fine gentlemen. Can't say the same for Maddow, and certainly not vile and unhinged Maxine Waters. The 43rd District of CA deserve better than Maxine. Vote Navarro." Tucker Carlson leveled Mad Maxine, reminding people she doesn't live in her own district. Instead, she is living in a mansion in a white neighborhood. The district Waters actually represents in Congress has the second highest percentage of African American residents in the state of California, Carlson pointed out. But, as Carlson furthered, the neighborhood where Waters actually lives is just 6% black, or as she might put it herself if she didn't live there, it's segregated, like 1950s level segregated. Carlson also made sure to mention, it's really, really rich, as well. So how did Maxine Waters pull off a housing coup like that? Tucker asks. Well, she refuses to live in high crime areas, which is why she is called the poverty pimp, and a big part of the problem in her district is gangs and crimes committed by illegal aliens. With the tide turning in many California cities, Mad Maxine is freaking out about Los Alamitos because a city in her own district is doing the same thing. The city of Torrance has signed on against keeping California a sanctuary state, and that bodes badly for Maxine. She needs Torrance to win, and it looks like they have had enough of the poverty pimp. Anti-Maxine sees the writing on the wall. After 28 years, the good people living in the 43rd district are fighting back, and they are saying, "Time's up, Mad Max, we want out of the poverty pimp's clutches, once and for all, and for all."